Welcome to Lunchtime with James. It is really good for you to be here. Can you please introduce yourself?
So my name is Chichi Okiche. I am a recruitment manager at Behalf. I've been doing recruitment for about 8 years now.
So there's been a lot of discussion in the professional space, and the discussion is about education and experience. So my question for you is, which do you think is better when it comes to recruitment, education or experience?
Now, I'm not sure there's a right or wrong answer to this question because both of them are essential. Recruitment is about finding your top talent, someone who has the best skills, experience, training, education for your client. So for us to be able to answer this question, I feel like I have to explain each of them. So for education now, it's been proven that people who have college degrees or masters can help a candidate rise to a certain level in their career. So say like an executive position or a higher level in an organization. So having a degree shows that the candidate has studied, has gone to school, has been trained by a professional within their field. And this candidate is exposed to logical, analytical thinking, which would help in the work environment because the person has social skills and interpersonal skills compared to someone who has experience. So experience is like a case of being there, done that. Someone who has 14 or 17 years of hands-on experience. Now, this person might not have the educational background, but he has been exposed to the real life, work life. Now, like I said, it will depend on what position this person is applying. Okay, so I think for me as a recruiter, that would depend on what client wants. So as a recruiter from your clients, you get clients who tell you, look, I want someone who has 10 years of experience and they might or might not need to have the educational background. While some clients will tell you, look, I need someone who has a degree in civil engineering and who has maybe minimal experience. Now, it depends on what my client wants. So most times as recruiters, we tend to present what the client wants and also give them options of what you could have. So for example, you want someone who has 10 years experience. We present someone with 10 years experience for you. We also present you with a candidate who has the degree and has 2 years experience. And you, the client, will get to judge from interviewing them which one of them you think will bring more skills or more value to your organization. So like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. If you have education, that's great. If you have experience, that's great. But the combination of the both is the best example, like the best thing you can ever have.
Is there any point that I'm getting out of it is that is what they need that you go for. Pretty much the recruiter does not have ability to just choose a particular candidate that does not meet the requirements of the company.
I would say, for example, in my company, we're looking for maybe one of the professionals, maybe somebody else abruptly just resigned, and then the company is stuck to look for someone else to fill that shoe immediately. At that point, if I'm the company, I'm not looking for someone who I'm going to train. I don't have time to train the person. I don't have time to hire someone who has maybe the book knowledge or hasn't worked on the job hands-on, doesn't have that hands-on experience. I could, but maybe at that time, I don't have that luxury of time to train that person. So at that time, I'm looking for someone who has 10 years experience, hands-on experience, who has done the same thing. So as soon as I hire you, you're able to kickstart. I don't need to train you. I don't need to tell you anything to do. You're able to just start and move on the job.
From the example you just gave, a company determines who they need based on the need that they have.
We also see candidates who have 17 years experience and maybe don't have the qualifications, but because of the organization they are in, because there are a lot of organizations now who are doing certification courses like trainings for their employees, so that way they are able to keep their employees up to date on trends that are happening in the workforce or in the educational field, just because they expose their employees to training courses, certification courses that they can take while working. That's an example of them hiring someone with the skill who doesn't have the school knowledge, but then giving the person the opportunity to do training courses or to get maybe like a certification course, like for yourself, a safety course while already working.
Certification is irrelevant nowadays because of this, because from what you're saying, it looks like there's more emphasis on experience than education. So why would somebody spend time going to school if they can just go into a company and get all the experience and be at an advantage in the recruitment?
But then how do you get into the company? Education is that door. It's like the stepping stone, is what opens up the door for you, and then you pick up experiences and fill up that bucket. So you need to get your education first.
Thank you very much, Chichi, for this information that you've given us. But do you have anything else that you want to add before we call it a day today?
The only thing I would say, like I said, it's safe to say both are equally important unless expressed otherwise by an organization. A degree will always be important, as the value of an education cannot be overemphasized, but experience holds its own power, its own confidence. So the combination of both that education and the experience gives you that confidence when you go for an interview. You know that you have the knowledge, at the same time you have hands-on experience, and you can bring value to any organization you join. So for me, my summary would be both are essential, and you strive as an individual to get both.
I think it's about value, bringing value to the organization. As usual, I like to say this. Until next time, my name is James. Yeah.